And with that, hello you beautiful people and welcome to another game on this channel. I don't know, this ain't gonna be a real Let's Play. I think it's just gonna be I look around game. It is Hytale. I have been looking forward for this game for quite a while, if I'm entirely honest with you guys. And was glad that this was actually then released now in early access by the initiative. Let's forget all the history. I did enjoy Minecraft, by the way, and so I'm very, very happy that we do have now this here to play. So let us then actually see. As you see, it is basically Minecraft, and I do know one thing. I'm maybe a bit late with this Let's Play, but or let's try, but I wanted to bring it anyways. No matter what, I do not know how many episodes there are gonna be. As I said, it's still early access, and I just want to have a look around, have a bit of fun now and then, and see. I already have taken a look into the game before, a teensy bit, like 3 minutes. So I do know the basic crafting. We need some stone, not this stone, but the rubble. On tab we have the inventory, and then when you have plant fiber, I'm gonna craft stuff. The good part, you guys, the very, very great part is that I need fiber. That is, we already have a home and we have a map. It's not really, okay, here's our home. That's the spawn. That's good. So if I would actually kind of realize how we could drifting planes. Oh, okay. How we get fiber. Then that would mean we can craft an axe. Okay, I saw a zombie or an enemy. That means they can be here at broad daylight. That is not good. I was hoping that there would be, similar to Minecraft, only be in the dark. Maybe if I take down another tree, we will have fiber. That is what I am really hoping now. Come on. And yes, as usual, I have no clue what this game is about, what we are actually, what we have to do, what we can do, how to survive and stuff. But I do know that we now can craft a hatchet, and we need again more fiber. But with that available on the one, we can cut down more trees. What we already noticed, that there's a spider, that we obviously do have a little bit of a difference to pigs, to Minecraft, is that we have a wonderful map, which we do not need to craft, that the trees automatically despawn. Not despawn, but automatically come down on Earth without our need to, you know, bring every little bits, without us being required to remove every single little block of tree. So when we go here, we can now craft a crude sword and a pickaxe. So that is actually what I think is really, really neat. What is that? Workbench, any stone. So stone is what we need. A wooden chest maybe. Copper mace. Okay, cool. Can I take half, transfer? Okay. That's the faster way. Okay, cool. Nice. And yes, I do not know what I'm gonna be building here in this let's try and stuff. But we'll see. That should be stone, right? And what's cool that the damage done to blocks is staying. In Minecraft, as far as I remember, it went away, and here it seems to stay. That is actually quite cool. If I am honest, I want to have a couple of, and we are going to take those guys. That's normal stone, right? Cobblestone. And I guess with stone we then can create the first stone weapons. Not weapons, but after stone there's going to be probably iron, right? Alright, I think I should actually cut down... Okay, we are gonna be in the first fight, by the way, too. Against this zombie-like creature. Okay, cool, we can block. Like that, that's good to know. Oh, lavender, I do love lavender, man. One of my favorite, together with roses, from the smell, one of my favorite flowers, actually. What would be interesting to know, by the way, two things. First of all, will those regrow? I have not yet... Similar to Minecraft, after taking down the tree, I have not yet seen, that way we need to go, that seeds are falling from trees. That is what I have not yet seen. I wonder how we are going to be able to seed new forests, so to say. So, and we here, there's the first cave, which we are going to be going into too. Alright, and here then that goes down. I see. Hello. Essence of... What are we going to do with the essence of life, though? Is the big question, right? So first things first. We are gonna... I think for now, we are gonna staying a bit around our first initial housing. And we are gonna be creating... A workstation enabling the crafting of more complex tools and items. Now artisan is born a creator. Even avatars need time to hone their craft, particularly when bound by the rules of another's domain. Use great structural... Okay, I'm gonna actually place both of them on the outside. Okay, cool. Bigger weapons. Crude daggers, two-handed, crude sword. Crude sword we already have. Okay, setting a respawn. Light height. Okay, that's coming from cows and stuff. I see. Tier 1. And copper, and for these upgrades we can go down. Oh, okay. Amazing. I see. Oh, you guys, that's gonna be a lot of fun, I tell ya. What I still here would like to see, and now, by the way, what I'm missing is weapons, obviously, plus a chest. Okay, chest we can build here. Nice. And I might be doing something. Oh, that's cool. Open. I might be doing something weird here, though. Okay, I see. It's full. Okay, for that we need sticks, fiber, and rubble. Rubble and sticks I want to have in the inventory. And then we should be... And fiber. So, what I would like to do, you guys... We have seen a cute bunny. Don't you run away. Is the bunny killable? I was looking for heights, actually. Anyways, then we do that maybe a bit later. Okay, energy is regened. Okay, crab sword. Do you know what would be really, really amazing? If I wouldn't have... Okay, I see. If I wouldn't have put away the freaking stuff to eat, by the way. Okay, we are gonna be taking the first steps down to... oh boy, I did not want... Damn it. Gonna fall down. Okay, let's see how we... Torches, you know? That would be nice. Tree sap. Something I've put away. Smart as I am. Let's collect it, and now we should be able to create at least a couple of torches. Oh, that's cool. Okay, do we maybe have a safer way down here where the shaft begins? Maybe. That looks like an old ruin, right? Don't know. Just guessing. I'm not oftentimes, well, I don't know. Maybe I'm not the best at guessing. We are gonna be finding out. Okay, the way down is not that cool. I think I'm going in down here a bit too early, actually. That's what I think. The first death, I guess, is not that far away. But don't we have something like a shovel? What I'm doing here is probably not the best way to use it that way. Or to go down here that way. But I think we are gonna have some iron here. Iron, I'm sorry. That's probably gonna be quite good. And then here we have our way up. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, and unlike to Minecraft, you don't have to jump. You can just simply walk up. Cool. A ladder is nice too. I for a second thought that that was a creeper, or is a creeper. Luckily not. That's the first thing, sorry for the lag. First thing I always gonna need to do, just sit. That's our character, by the way. Okay, nothing to open. Copper. I ain't sure about the skeleton. First of all, I'm gonna build the way through here. Okay, the skeletons we cannot loot. And that is the elevator. Obviously, the question is if we can make it movable again. Maybe not. Okay, I do not want to fall down there. Oh, damn it. I, quite frankly, honestly, did not intend to actually destroy here too much stuff, but it is what it is. By the way, there's our crude sword. And we don't need it yet. I just want to have that pickaxe already available, so I do not have to craft it again once our current one is destroyed. Maybe it falls down by itself. Okay, we can repair it. Okay. The question obviously is if that... Probably I can do that for the other ones too, right? For the higher quality ones, I mean. You are friendly, right? I obviously do not know. In Minecraft, especially at the beginning, I was really fixated on freaking coal. It might seem that coal ain't that important. What we have seen very much here obviously is copper. We have not yet really seen iron. Two was a waste, right? It was a bit excessive, I admit. Okay, I'd say we are now gonna bring back first stuff we have collected here. It might be cool to see if we actually can do anything with the copper. What would be cool too is to craft a few more of the torches. For that we are gonna need to take down a couple of trees, I know. I think for now that's the smartest thing to do. And we definitely at one point gonna need a bed, I think. But I think to acquire a bed we need... I've seen some pigs here. That would probably be the best thing to take down. Unless... I haven't seen a Turn off, okay. A bed would be cool. I haven't linen, we have not. That's a freaking bear right now. A freaking bear I do not want to engage. I think that would be going kinda bad, I guess. Oh, there's the moon. That looks beautiful, man. I wish we would have had the weapons and stuff before. Okay, there's the Forgotten Temple. Let us take the route back. This is still something we will do. I guess not yet. I'm sorry, you guys, but light height, that's what I meant. I mean, take a look how long it took to bring down the sheep, right? Imagine size, right? Imagine how long that would have taken us to... Ah, now we have our special move available with the sword. Imagine how long that would have taken to bring down bear. I mean, a couple of things. First of all, I do guess it on the one hand does do more damage, and second of all, it takes a lot more hits. Cool. So we are now really gonna be returning to our house. That's not that way, that way. And I'm gonna ignore the... Oh, that was a fox! Cuties, we can still take a look out at broad daylight. What I do like, by the way, really like that the animals seem to actually sleep. That is very, very neat. Wait, that's our spawn, ain't it? Or maybe not. Am I off? That's our spawn, sorry. I walked around the wrong building. I'm sorry, forgive me. Okay, okay, confirm. And skipping the night, right? Maybe that's... Okay, I thought that might regenerate our health, but no. Okay, and now... Oh, wait, to take that I haven't seen. Okay. Okay, we need the furnace. Farmer's workbench. Okay. Okay, let me just see. If we take a look at the furnace... I understand. Okay. Okay, yep. New session. New recording session from me. We have broken items. Now, what I would like to do, you guys, we are gonna go into a bit of a building mode. Oh, a campfire might be good to... That we can leave on the outside. And I guess sticks are not gonna be the best thing to use here, right? I guess. Do I have... Yes. We got that, and we are for now gonna actually put that out, put that in, and do that. Now, do I see the repair kit, by the way? Not here. There, iron, okay, and leather. Okay, I wonder if we are gonna be starting... How many stones do I have, by the way? Do we need to start with a stone building? That is the other big question. On the other hand, why not? I just want to have one to get things started, right? Nothing out of the ordinary. I just want to have one little building where our bed is, with the campfire front, plus a building for storage, separate. Alright, before, after, right? Before? After, before. Okay, then we go here. Nah, here, right? And then stone brick, yep. Craft all. And then let's just... So first things first, right? No, no, that's not what I wanted to do. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I ain't gonna break it, so right? Good. Okay, it's not that big. Alright, we are gonna be, by the way, starting here. That's nice. Yep, I know. I guess in the end, the bigger goal is gonna be to actually go after the... this gate location. Okay, stone stays stone, that's good. That ain't ideal, I know. And I, quite frankly, would not like to live inside. But for me now, for the first, well, not proper building, it is actually sufficient enough. I'm even gonna, until I don't have glass, I guess glass is gonna be quite simple. Simply created by getting just some freaking sand, right? Don't know. Just so to say, reminded of Minecraft. And then we should still have a couple here. Nice. At least I'm gonna put one there, so we have a proper location to sleep. Oh, deep. Ah, these are... Okay, get it. I guess that these are roots, right? These are roots, I guess. So, is there something like a door? Crude door, that's what we want. Craft. And Windows 10. That's cool. Because... now we have a door. Might be on the wrong... and nice. And then shall we cool, right? Brings at least a bits and pieces of light in. That's exactly what I want. And I wonder, I think I'm just gonna place another piece with those guys around here. Just wonder what I'm gonna be putting on the ground. Okay, with the, I wonder, trapdoor, these are roofs, roof flat. I wonder if, okay, these planks I'm gonna put on the ground, shouldn't I? Yeah, for that we need more freaking wood, right? And I'm gonna need to clear out my inventory, you guys. Okay, let's put actually the things over I don't directly need right now, although they might be obviously useful at later stages. Right, that's what I think. Okay, cool. Now then, let us actually, since we are at the beginning of the, it's always good to look out for resources and even collect them. Maybe you don't need them. I wonder what that is. That's just wood, right? Yeah, cool. Gotcha. Now, workbench. Let's put that there. I wonder what is better if I want to integrate the stuff here in the ground, right? I could do that, but I think that sucks. Because those guys should be placed like that, right? Seems to be a waste, by the way. I'm just gonna use the hardwood planks, man. If I'm quite frankly honest with you. And quite frankly, I probably for the other places don't, just for the inner, right? That might be the plan. And we have a small room here where we put our stash, which we might even, I think, do a bit bigger. That's a bit, okay, maybe then repair kits are good to use to repair the stuff here, right? I guess. And then we are gonna have, I guess, a door here, which lead us then to the other room. And dirt is gonna go in there. Nice. We have one, maybe. I'm gonna be a bit crazy and even do it that way. I know the home place here right now is not completely symmetric, but honestly, right now I don't mind. All right, you guys. We are gonna be looking for heights too. Don't you worry. Okay, crude pickaxe. Okay, that's good. The damage is going away after a bit of time. That's good. Door like that. And the bed we are for now just gonna be placing there. Cool. Then we are having the first part of our building, and then we build a little stash here and stuff, and then crack on. Alright. Now this structure is done. We still should have, yeah, and then I need more cobblestone. I wonder, by the way, you guys, it's smarter to do it that way, right? Yeah, that looks way smarter. So how much, by the way? See, we still need to go in here. That is not a good way to take. Cobblestone. Okay, marble. That should be a couple. On the other hand, a repair kit is something I would like to build too. It currently kind of feels not that cool to craft them, whoopsies, items all the time. This is actually what I do enjoy here, that back to 37, that them crafted items don't get, like in Minecraft, that they don't get destroyed when you by accident place something wrong and need to rip it out again. That's actually the better word, right? And I'm not that keen to, in a second, look for new stone. Do you know what I think is kind of cool too, by the way? That wonderfully, we do not, that it seems like that the range of the building range is higher than in Minecraft. That is kind of cool, I do think. And I really gotta need to check, by the way, if we can, if I have sand, I'm gonna check if I can use the sand. First of all, that I wanna check if I can make out of sand glass, which should be the way. And second of all, what I actually wanted to say, if somewhere a shovel is hiding in the crafting menu, since shovels, I guess, are very, very good against sand, dirt and sand. That here actually kind of makes sense, right? That after a while stone begins. So this is actually practically, theoretically, our first mine here. So I'm actually overdid it here, I think, with getting 69 stone and waste. Oh, hello, boy. The good part is I blocked at least one attack of him. That is very, very good, I think. Alright, workbench. Get here. Craft all of them. What is when I do? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool. That's gonna be a window. Even though I know from inside it does not look that cool, right? Here's gonna be a window. There's gonna be a window. Just 2 and 1. Well, hey, and didn't I say something about that I overdid it with the freaking stone? Apparently I did not. We need more. Okay, 42 should be enough now. Why? I'm not really aborting you guys. I just thought that I would rather than sticking all time to that building here, as great as it is. I want to see a bit more of the world. I just wanted to kind of finalize the first building we have, right? Get a bit space here for storage. And I think the workbenches I'm gonna be leaving to the outside, if I'm apparently utterly honest. Makes kind of sense in my opinion. So what do we wanna have? What would be cool, by the way, I guess, is 10 more of those guys. That's cool, because now I'm gonna, and there's light. Nice. Okay, first house, well, not really done, but at a state which is for me quite good. Lumberjack, what's the difference? What is a lumberjack window though? Just say it doesn't look very good, especially because we have different ones now, but well, it is what it is. We leave it that way for now. There's room to improvements that I didn't know before, but yes, confirm that it is what it is now. Let's then sleep. There's a bear, there's the bear, a bear, whatever. Okay, look, then we get out that, that's good. The cool is that we can burn 2 things at once there. That is amazing, actually. I do think that. Give me that. And we want to use that too. So you go there. You go there. Right. And then we go to the workbench. So repair kit. For that we need light leather. For that we need the hides. Let's just have a look. Copper. Iron hammer. Okay, altar. shovel. So we have a shovel, but for that we need... Okay, for that we need iron. Okay, I see. Understood, understood, understood. Salvage. That's cool. Armor. Copper. Oh, cool. Yay. Alright. I'm beginning to see. So we need copper. That is fair enough. Craft that. I'll craft that too. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, here we have them weapons. I was hoping for a bit that... Okay, that's obviously then... Here we can use and build armor. So copper is the basic ingredient. 24. We have 11. Okay, I see. So if we go here, what we do have... We have armor's workbench that we have. Tanning rack. We need 2 for leather. Then let's... The farmer's workbench, the kitchen, and this one. And then we should have actually everything we need, right? And the kitchen we build on the inside, I think. Right? And you can cook things. Nice. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Even though it's at the window. Farmers. Crude hoe. Okay, I see. I see. And here we could create out of hides, we can create leather, I guess. I quite frankly was hoping... You know, Oh no, that did not... Anyways, that's really not what I would like to do. I would rather try to live vegetarian. But we need to hide. So I guess this is then, from time to time, just gonna fall down, right? And yes, all of that, I guess... comes in to create repair kits. Oh, I do have to admit, I do really have Minecraft vibes here. It really, really looks and feels kinda Minecraftish. A bit more open, a bit more, well, until now at least, a bit more relaxed and stuff. The leather thingy. Blacksmith, emerald, here we go, tanning rack, right? So, did I not? Oh boy, yeah. Then that goes by itself. We are now gonna be throwing some stuff. You are important. Some stuff we don't directly need, right? Because what I did want to get to is actually some, yeah, some new little, not little, they may be big too, chests. And what I really gotta need to give it to them, the sound when picking up is oh so satisfying, man. Really, really satisfying. And one more thing, shall we actually have something to eat, right? Come on, craft me 10. Okay, that's Okay, that's one. Maybe I've just not noticed it before. That was with the first time it actually took a bit here. And yes, I do have placed the door maybe a bit not that goodly. Oh, that's cool. That's amazing. That is amazing. Yes, for now, screw. Yeah, that's maybe important too. Cool. Now, check. Goal, goal, goal. Well, no, not goal, 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 but check, check, check. We wanna put that down. I wanna put that down too. Not here, because there's a simple... Okay. Check. Why not there? Because obviously 17, that's crazy. So 39. At least then what we can do... Have more copper. No. That's kinda sad. Okay, at least we can... think what would make sense for now is actually to craft that. A helmet. Oh yeah, perfect. Do I have everything on? Oh, nice. Cool. Perfect. We have armor. That does do more damage than the other one, right? I'm just taking a wild guess here. And it looks cooler. Now, repair kit, by the way. So that means, by the way, I'm gonna turn that around. That I'm actually happy to go into the mine again. Into an adventure. Okay, and I guess the repair kit, on the other hand, we are gonna lose. Maybe it's for the stone things not really important to have. What I want to have quickly here, very, very quickly, you guys. Just a few more stones in order to have the ability for backup crafting. Right, left. Okay, so the contingency 45 is alright. We got food. What would be cool to be here and to actually take that. Take more of those guys. Did I put them torches? They are in the other house. That is sad, but acceptable. They should be in here. And then we are going to be setting out to retrieve. Cool. 100. Torches, torches, torches. Yada, yada, yada. I don't know. That is stupid. I'm just going to produce them like that. Craft. Okay. 52. In my humble opinion, this is good. We have too many stickies with us. I don't care. I now would like to go down here. And overall, by the way, okay. It would be kind of cool to actually have a way down, right? That shall then be the first, so to say, sidetrack I go into. And yes, I know. Spawn, my home. Initially forgotten Temple Gateway, that's the first thing. We haven't yet scouted much, right? That's still going to be happening, but for now, that is going to be it. Okay, I need to orient it. I'm sorry, new session and stuff. Anyway, does not matter. We want... This is going to be taking a little... That's going to be a bit here, you guys. Actually, I'm a teensy bit sorry for that, but we are going to be creating a little way down. I am stupid, I know that. But that's how we are gonna be rolling this out. The good part with this, we are gonna be collecting dirt, which can be important too. And this wonderful stuff called stone, right? It is what it is. It's the best way down, and I think what I can see now, at least for me personally, I might, if I'm gonna be proving wrong here, then it is what it is. But before I guess I'm gonna be, that's actually a perfect thing to be done in the off, right? Before we do that. I would just want to say I do not know if this is actually gonna be the best thing to do or not. That is something what we are gonna be finding out. Good, we are, first of all, deeper. That's good. That brings us... That's a way better way now. Just gotta need to be a bit careful when walking here. But on the other hand, why don't we do something like this? That makes it a bit safer, right? And then here. Nice. Okay, cool. And now actually the fun part, I think. There's copper. Copper important, right? A bow. Nice. I'm just gonna take the chests with me, I think. Why? Maggots, right? Because I then just can, you know, use them. Or reuse them to be precise. I think, I mean, on the other hand, it might be another thing which might not be that bad. Would actually probably be to take the rails with me. But I think we are not yet at the point where they are useful. If I just remember that there's a mine to use. On the other hand, I am not that certain if we are in the early access. The question is how far we are going to be going, right? That's the thing I am not that certain about. Okay, do you know what is actually the smartest move to do? I mean, obviously we instantly could turn around and go all the way up. Theoretically, since I picked up 2 chests, right? We are gonna place some, since that's a way up, right? We are gonna be placing a exit chest here, right? Can place in, well, the dirt might be good. This. One of those, this. All which seems to be the most not useful, right? I think that's better. That's a good thing to do. And then with this chest around, it is obviously a shorter way around. Okay. Copper. That's very important in my opinion. I would not say no to iron actually too, if I'm entirely honest, but well, you know the drill, right? Okay. So I might have done so. Okay. The more cobblestone would have been useful, right? I'm just interested here actually in a safer way across, right? I guess that makes self. That explains itself, I guess. I hope dearly that I'm gonna find a way out again. That was actually what from time to time, my problem with Minecraft was that I didn't really find a way out. But on the other hand, going here is what we want to do, right? More spiders. Okay, that's a dead end. I am honestly gonna leave them torches. There was a time, and I think it was still in better times of Minecraft, where I was trying to retrieve the torches. On the other hand, I have to admit, even though they didn't cost much coal, obviously with the coal costs in Minecraft, which was way more important than it seems to be here, that maybe brought me there. Since it seems that with that we here need the sap from the trees, right? Which seems to be way easier to retrieve. Gotcha. And obviously the range of the tools is insane. It obviously, what I might imagine that this is a double-sided sword, right? It probably, when enemies hit us or can hit us from a longer range because of that, I don't know, maybe that's the weapon range. There's something else. At least the tools range is kind of cool and way bigger. At least it seems like in Minecraft. Sorry that I'm comparing it to Minecraft all the time. But what you have to really truly admit, that there are some things which are very, very familiar and similar. That is something I think you can't really, well, say that there ain't. Right. That's where I initially came from, I see. And I am gonna, in a minute, take actually a look. 5. Yeah, we are gonna... Oh god. We are gonna need to go return to our chest in a way. Anyway, the thing is, obviously, we could just plant down another chest, right? The thing is... Oh boy, that nearly... I would not like to do that. Because I have the fear that I would, at one point, probably forget, right? And now I'm gonna be actually trying to get up again, because those zombies holy cow. Okay, crazy. See, these are the risks, right? It seems to be better to build our way up from here, right? And what might be useful is actually going to eating some stuff. And then if I'm entirely honest, I think I'm going to try to get my way out. Because honestly, for a bit of tunnel exploration, that is enough, right? So, on the other hand, it might seem that 25 is the biggest stack of stuff like minerals. It's a bit sad. Yeah, perfect. That's where we have been before. And I reckon that this is directly beneath the freaking elevator. Practically, I should just go up, right? Alright, that looks familiar. All is lit up. That means a couple of things. First of all, I want to... That past psychic. Ever saw that? But that means there should be no mobs, no enemies in here. Because probably I've already taken them down, because I'm quite sure that on this level here, by the way, do we... okay, it would have been cool, by the way, if we could map this area. I don't want to fall down, that would be... And here's the way up, he seems to be in the the way up. Okay, cool. Or did I say something? Not yet, there's the way up. Oh, good. That was a nice detour, and that was actually the first longer detour into the cave, so to say, or into a cave, to be utterly entirely precise. Kinda cool, I think. Now, let's then go through the night. And now it should be daylight again. Cool. So let us actually put out all of that we can actually pull over to the heights, to the crystals we are gonna be actually use. Into that. And now we are gonna be going down again here. On hindsight, the stairs, I mean, so to say, bigger project, but in the end, good that I did it. And there's got to be another thing which I probably gonna do in the off. That will be bringing some order to the freaking... Can I interact there? No. To the freaking chests, you know? And another door might be useful too, by the way. Okay, let's actually... Okay, that feels better, right? So we have armor and stuff. That is also amazing. What do we... If I take a look to, by the way, to the farming stuff. Do we have... can be used to... Okay, that's that. To get chicken... Okay, we need to water our stuff. This is reed saplings. I was looking for something. Okay, deep grass, scarecrow, hive. I was looking for something like... That's actually cool, the decoration stuff, you know? I was looking for something that we can put in plants. Okay, I was hoping that we can have livestock. Okay, we can have chicken. On the other hand, how do I upgrade? That's something what I'm gonna need to find out. How to upgrade that, right? That would be good. Signature and a... Ah, wait, okay. I know something, right? Don't we have... No, that's the essence of life. A form of overlapping life energy found to... It's great enough to... But could even bring forth sentience where it was absent before. Okay, find the forgotten temple to learn more. That is actually something I would like to set out first. I will take one quick last. I am a bit sorry, I forgot. Okay, we cleared that out, sorry. I think what would be the smartest thing to do is actually go to the Forgotten Temple to learn more. We did some upgrades. So basically, what's actually cool, we're in the first episode, you know? And I do not know how we go on, right? But anyways, we built first house, which is not beautiful. We have all of these. A couple of things which I would like to do, right? Is go to the Forgotten Temple to see what happens here. Find the Forgotten Temple. We have armor, we have weapons, we have a little house. We have been in the first mine, so that's gonna be the next thing I would like to do, and the Forgotten Temple actually ain't that far away. Okay, I needed to orientate for a sec. We are gonna actually see if we can produce a few more repair kits, and then I will medium height. Then I'm actually willing to go down light leather. Then I'm actually willing to go to the freaking... That's what we need, right? Then I'm actually kind of alright to go to the temple. Is there an enemy? Yes, let us fight. The tanning takes a couple of moments anyways. I was a bit confused with the blocking, which initially somehow didn't work out. Or I did something wrong, I do not. Oh, maybe I was out of energy? Is what would make the most sense, wouldn't it? Okay, we are missing... Turn on, we are missing that. Fair enough. There is a workbench and... Okay, I see what... Okay, oh boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's... Oh. Mm-hmm. By the way, let's craft a real bed. Earth temple... Okay, oh, alright, alright, alright. Okay, that's cool. And now... We just want to have a repair kit. Or maybe 3. So we can leave that there. I'm gonna place the freaking, well, not the freaking bed, but our wonderful bed here. Nice. Yes, okay, cool. Nice, nice, nice. So one last thing we are gonna be doing, you guys. I'm a bit sorry that we need to return, but I'm gonna put you and you right there. And then I do not know what expects us in the temple. We are now gonna be on the way and see what happens there to us. I am going right. That's good. Actually, there I already have been. I remember that. And since the berries are currently our main form of eating, I can actually collect when I see them, just in case. And why not the sword? Since we obviously do not know what comes in before. Okay, there's the temple, I think. We yet have... Yeah, to the right. We yet still have some ruins right here. Okay, that's... okay, that's neat. That's still work in progress. Okay, I see. Yeah, I did say that, didn't I? It's still early access, so not everything is in the game currently. It's work in progress, you know? Why did I explain that? I can't tell ya. That looks so cool. Is this friend or foe? That is the question, right? Alright, okay. Nice. I was a bit afraid that we would take heavy damage. Well, we did receive heavy damage on the other hand. Can't deny that. Why don't we take that with me, right? You never know when that is actually going to be useful. Alright. Where does this lead us? To a whole new area. Ah, that's an area of hello. Of loveliness. And you guys, I come in peace. I have not yet killed anyone. Or anything. I promise. Okay, he trades in... Okay. In work in progress shields. No, I don't know. Okay, you have unlocked the memories feature. Void's curses keeps orbs locked away, but there may yet be a way to break it. A deity rests within the heart of Orbis. Seek out memories of Orbis, myriad creatures, and record them to restore her world. Your inventory can now store a limited number of memories under a special section. Turn them to the heart of Orbis to unlock a variety of rewards. Okay, found in Forgotten Temple. And we are not yet there. 10 memories we need. Okay, 2 of you. Okay, and this one. Okay, I see. Alright, will do. That might be, since I see a lot of WIP shields here, that new memory collected. Oh, hello. That might then be, so to say, don't want to say that in a complaining way. It's early access, I know. In a, that's what we, I guess here can, new memories. Okay, we should have gone here earlier. That's the only thing, I guess, and then the rest is going to be building and stuff. Anything else? They do remind me, by the way, of some guys from the Evox. Was it their name from Star Wars? That's what they remind me of. Okay, and I am rather... Okay, I can't pick that up, okay. And I'm rather sure that that actually in this area was for now all. Oh, little cutie. Okay, let's see. Do we have enough to receive the first item? Unlocked, yes. But how do I retrieve that? Unlocked. What's that? Can craft the following decorative... Ah, okay. Okay. New crafting stuff. Okay, cool. And that is actually very, very cool. Hello, guys. Since... First of all, I might have gone here a bit late overall. After all the time... Well, I didn't play that much, did I? But now the... I'm gonna research that, obviously. But I guess for early access content, that's gonna be a bit story-wise the thing, right? The rest is probably, I guess, gonna be building, crafting, and stuff. Right? And since we are here, map, I want to see different biomes. I want to see if there's more. I want to do some crafting and stuff. There's still a lot to do. I yet obviously do not know how many episodes then on the end there will be. Maybe one more where we do more crafting. That would lead us, I think, to two, but I cannot really tell. Apart obviously when new updates come. There is something where that's the plan. Don't know how that all is going to be working out. I do not yet know. Or bigger updates, let's say it like that, where if there's going to be new stuff introduced into the game, then that's a good thing to actually return and have a look at stuff, right? The water is a beauty, right? So the good part is, they can't seem to climb. And they obviously need resources. With resources I obviously meant they are breathing, living creatures which die when they are underwater, which luckily that little wolfie was. And by the way, we should now... that's the memory ability. The backpack upgrade. That's something which I would like to have and do and get if it's... Well, the big question is if that is possible. Oh, seedling woods. Okay. And I think I'm gonna be taking this route and then we're gonna beginning to take the walk back, since I know that it's not like Minecraft where all the nasty stuff is, so to say, nasty stuff is spawning in or at night, but I would then kinda want to return home and over time friendly and then decide what that's maybe something for the closing future here in another episode, to actually go in the mines again and do more stuff there. Some iron we definitely need. And then what might be one little cool thing to do. As cool I currently think our house looks and is and stuff, it might be cool too is to actually have a proper looking house, right? Just saying. Okay, I had the weird hope that there was not that far of a drop down, but a smaller hole cave at the top where something cool would be to get. That's the hope I had. Yep, that's that. There might be some enemies there. There might be something cool to do, or maybe not. Okay, that was sharp. That nearly went wrong, man. But through a bit of skill, nothing has happened, right? Give me your memories. Thank you. Okay, there's what I figured already before. There's a small buff then, which regens some health. Okay. Bookshelf, okay, what did I expect? Obviously loot, so that's actually the good part compared with other games. Can actually, if there ain't no way, we make a way. Okay, and there was a way. Oh boy. Okay, cool, there was a way. I did not see that. Blind psychic was there, I guess you could say. No, I want to go down. Okay, if you want to go down, look down. Not complaining, but I do think, for me personally at least, the ladders, the going down is a bit weird. But that might just be me. Oh no, the bear eye. Don't want to... Oh boy, okay. I thought when I opened up the map that the game was pausing. That there was a pause. That there is a pause, but I was a bit wrong. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if we are going to be losing aggro, if that is actually implemented. But it seems that it is. That's good. Oh boy, that's amazing. Gotta remember that to go down there. We yet still... I know, we still have to kinda cartograph the mine shaft, which is right at our base, right? Good, I don't need the map since I do remember our mine shaft building there. And there we have our house. And guys, I do think that's actually a nice spot to end the little let's look into. We will be having one more episode at least. And in that we are gonna be... I thought we would sleep here. Or is this not possible at time? We are gonna have one more episode where we will go in the mine and do a bit more building and stuff. And then we'll see when we are going to be seeing us back here. It's not going to be tomorrow, that I can tell you. I don't know when that's going to be coming, I guess in the next couple of 2 or 3 weeks. Anyways, you guys, that brings us then to the end, and you know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little tinsy thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day, stay frosty. Bye.